I destroyed both their fleets last time. They're obviously doing the same thing again here. I just created peace with them. I think next turn they would have declared war on me and attacked one of my places. But this, of course, is not a dangerous place, and so long as I had control of this area here, yeah, and I could see right through there, because this trade route opens everything up, so you can see exactly what's going along there. You see the fog of war over there on the top left? No fog of war along there, so I could see everything that's going along there. I frequently recruited ships along here and added them to my fleet. Up here, the Baltic, again there's a trade route that comes straight through here. I can see everything that goes up and down there, so anything where they put troops on ships, I can see it. There is a danger, of course, that they can move from here. There is that possibility, but if you look along there, there's only one, there's only this. I know it's a naval hospital, but there's only one place really that he could come from. So there is a slight risk of that, of course, but generally you can see what's coming out of the Baltic, and of course so long as you've got the English Channel defended, then you should be okay. And of course I can see all the way around Great Britain now as well, and I can see anything if it comes from there when it crosses this point here as well. So really I was safe. My home regions, but England I didn't need anyway. As soon as I could get rid of Cambridge, which I did, I got rid of all the universities when I had all the technological advances that I needed. That went in the summer of 1797 to Cambridge. If you look down here, you'll see that they've all gone. Where are they? See, they've all been achieved. I don't know what this one is actually. I think I needed something else in order to get that. Oh, I needed this. That was right. Percussion shells. But I was slow on developing my artillery, so that's probably why that happened. And you could see I got rid of my universities. I got rid of the one that was out in the Americas as well. Again, that was useless. It looks like Toulouse could have gone recently as well. Now look at these. See, everything has been got, and you can see my regular income looking down here is very high. I mean, oh, actually that's lower than it's been for a long time. I don't quite know why it's only 34. I think in the last 2 turns I reinforced all my frontier areas with lots and lots of troops just to make doubly certain. So I think my upkeep costs went extremely high just at the end there. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is what I've been doing throughout most of the game anyway. I'm just going to create peace with Poland, Lithuania, so that they don't attack me right at the end when I say that the game's over, and then we end up elongating it. Let's see if I can get peace with them. I'm not going to bother with the trade agreement. I don't need. Well, I'll put it in anyway. There's no harm, and I'll give them a payment. Let's offer them 10,000, and I can finish then having the whole of the Americas and the whole of India and half of Europe, including Vienna, including Paris, including London, and including Madrid and Lisbon, of course, including all of those very, very important areas, all controlled completely by the Dutch Republic. Now, over in Austria here, let's see what we can do here. I don't think they can really attack me anywhere anyway, but neither can the Poles, really. They've tried it a few times, by the way, the Poles. Anyway, we'll request peace with them as well, request trade agreement. We're one of the few people that can get trade with them because they're now landlocked. So anyway, okay, so we'll give them a payment as well. We'll give them 10,000 as well. It's the end of the game, so it doesn't really matter. 9, 10, okay. And there we are. So we finished the game with the whole of America. We finished it with the whole of Asia, like I said, and most of Europe, all the way down the middle here. Parts of North Africa. I didn't go further there because it became a bit complicated, so I didn't actually take that. If you look on here, you'll see the prestige table, that we're well ahead of everybody else, almost double. And if you look down here, you can see all the territories that I was supposed to get that I have got. You can see I've got 13 out of 13. I actually got 88 territories out of 25 originally, well, which is what, more than 3 times 300% of what I was required, approaching 400%, 4 times what I was originally required to get. Yeah. So I think there can be no doubt that that was a successful campaign. Now, if we look at the diplomacy screen, we see everybody hates me, by the way. We're all big minuses wherever we are. We've been that for a long time. Once you start to take over places, the Marathas remained a protectorate of ours, by the way. Once you've got somebody as a protectorate, I don't think they ever change from that. I really don't. The Barbaries asked me for peace a long time ago. They needed it because I'd got their ships pinned to the African coast. They couldn't move without going through my zone of control. So they needed peace in order to get out and start raiding other people's trade routes. So, anyway, let's see what the turn end looks like when we hear the final music. I have had one or two problems with the sound, actually. I've been turning the sound on and off and trying to get it right. So it might turn out a little bit diffracted. If that's the case, then I apologise for that. But at least you'll see the final winning screens anyway. That's the main thing. Well, you should do, unless somebody suddenly decides to go to war with me and then secretly somehow take somewhere. I can't see how they can get through to any of the areas that I already own. So anyway, let's see what happens, shall we? What you can see here are the moves that I've been watching all the way through. Austria moving itself around, doing very little. Got very, very strong, very large armies very close to one another in various places. You saw the Austrians and the Poles very close together there. That's not because they're at war, that's because they're just supporting each other. These are the large Polish armies. Some of these will be a bit damaged because they've attacked me. Sometimes I'll have about 5 or 7 in a fortress, units that is. They attack me with a full unit of 20 or so men, all good quality guards and household cavalry types. Sweden have frequently asked me to do things. I've refused every one, and there hasn't been a problem from it so far. The only time they worried me was when they put an army on a fleet and moved it west along the English Channel. Well, no, it didn't go along the English Channel actually. It came out of the Baltic and it went all the way around the top of Britain, went over the North Sea. You see these Venetians with their armies? They're a bit worrying, aren't they? Mamelukes reappeared in the game at some point. I don't know why, or even where they are. All they seem to do is send priests out. Well, we should be at the end of the game now, surely. Over 100,000 in the bank because there was nothing to buy.
This is the hour of victory. Brave flag, symbol of justice and freedom, lies over a land of liberty, a new nation, a new people. Blessed by the Almighty with freedom and dignity. We mourn the glorious dead and look to a bright future. We people can defeat foul tyranny wherever it is found. Evil men, kings, and emperors. This is our republic, our brave new world.
Ah, this is our republic, our brave new world. So, sorry about that. I don't know why the sound did that. It's probably because I've got the microphone on and I'm doing it this way as well. Anyway, Napoleon Total War, the full deluxe edition, is in the box. I'm about to get it out, and I have to download the elite units that comes with it as well, or it's supposed to come with it. And I've got a big poster and everything, so I'll be putting that on next. It's going to take me a while to make up these videos, of course, and post them up here. I might well play Napoleon Total War before I even show you these, but anyway, it's now Friday, and I'll be, I don't know what the date is, 26th of February, something like that, and you should be seeing these videos over the next 2 or 3 days. So I'm sorry I rushed through the campaign, I really am, but I wanted to get onto Napoleon Total War, and I'm sure other people would like to see it as well. I've really enjoyed Empire Total War, I really have, and all the subscribers have been absolutely fantastic, you really have, and you've been a great bunch, you've been very helpful, and you've been really good with each other as well. I've had no idiots on here at all, and it really has been good. So anyhow, without more ado, let's say goodbye, and I'll start playing with my Napoleon Total War, and I hope you can have a look at that as well.